Chapter 7 of God Died at 3 o'clock by Reverend Gerald T. Brennan. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Maria Therese. The Man of Sorrows. The sorrowful Christ listens to the crowd calling for his death. He is used to crowds. For 3 years he has walked among these men doing good, healing the sick, giving sight to the blind, raising the dead to life. Everywhere during these 3 years people followed after him. They saw him prove by his miracles that he is God. Many times they were ready to offer him a ruler's crown. Only a few days ago they wanted to set him upon the throne of a king. But things are different on this Friday morning. Today the crowd surrounding Jesus is mean and hateful. Today the men who once cheered him forget his many kind deeds and words of love. Now the crowd hates its hero and wishes to raise him upon a criminal's cross. Christ is led into the courtyard of the palace. His cloak is removed and he is tied to a post. At a signal from the guards, the crowd moves back, leaving plenty of space, and 4 Roman soldiers step forward. Each soldier holds a short wooden club, to which are fastened several pieces of leather. On the end of each strip of leather is a small piece of lead. Jesus looks at the soldiers and glances at their whips. He knows what is coming. In his heart he prays for the soldiers, for the crowd, for Pilate, for the world. 2 of Pilate's guards move closer to Christ. Cruelty comes easily to these Roman soldiers. Raising their arms, they lash their whips upon the bare back of Christ. They strike each blow with all their power and strength, so that the leaden ends of their whips cut deeply into the prisoner's flesh. Soon Christ's body is flaming red and covered with cuts. The blood from his wounds trickles to the ground. When the first 2 soldiers tire, 2 others take their place. This whipping lasts for some minutes. The law allows only a certain number of blows upon a man condemned to death, but the Roman soldiers pay no attention to the law in their dealings with Christ. Each blow strikes with deadly force upon the prisoner who has no friend at Pilate's palace. Jesus stands at the post and suffers the blows in silence. Not once does he cry out against his enemies or beg for mercy. He knows that his Father in heaven is watching. Christ is suffering for the sins of the world. Already he has taught men how to live. Now he teaches them how to suffer. At last the soldiers finish their cruel work and throw down their whips. How does Jesus live after such a terrible beating? The soldiers wonder. They have seen men die under such a beating. Jesus is now truly a man of sorrows. He is weak, very weak, but somehow he manages to remain on his feet. Blood covers his face and flows freely from his open wounds, and his whole body aches. And this is only the beginning of his sufferings. There is still the cross. The Roman soldiers stare at the suffering Christ. His flesh is torn to shreds. His body is drenched with blood. He is too weak even to raise his head. Can this be the man who claims to be a king? Can this prisoner be the King of the Jews? The soldiers laugh and jeer at the thought. Then they see a chance for more cruel sport. A king should wear a royal robe. A king should wear a crown. He should carry a scepter in his hand as a sign of his kingship. The Jews have refused to make Christ their king, but now the Roman soldiers will make him the King of the Jews. 1 soldier brings a scarlet cloak. This is Christ's royal robe. Now comes the crown. Heavy thorns are quickly twisted into a crown. This is placed on the head of Jesus, and the sharp thorns press painfully into his brow. Then a reed is placed in his hand. This is meant to be his scepter. The soldiers smile and think of Caesar, their emperor, who carries a scepter of gold. The Romans have not yet completed their evil joke. Kings should be given worship and homage. So they honor Jesus with cowardly blows on the face. They spit on him. They shout insults. "Hail, King of the Jews!" The Romans jeer and bow their knees in mockery before Jesus. "Hail, King of the Jews!" These soldiers of Rome are pagans. They do not believe in the true God. This Jesus, whom they insult, is the Son of God. They mock him as a king, They do not know that He truly is a King, the King of kings, the King of heaven and earth. They do not know that one day His name will be the greatest name in their proud city of Rome and all the world. But what about Caiaphas and the chief leaders of the Jews? Are they blind to this Christ who is now a man of sorrows? Under the blows and the blood and the bruises, do they not see who Christ really is? Long ago as a boy, Caiaphas learned about the Saviour of the world. He studied the words of Isaiah the prophet. Long before this day, Isaiah foretold how Christ would be hated by men, how He would be a man of sorrows. Isaiah told how the Saviour of the world would be wounded, bruised, and put to death. All these things Caiaphas and the leaders of the Jews know, but now they forget. Today they kill the man of sorrows. End of chapter 7.